Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And now from the pistol formation. Shifting around now. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That keeps the score. Oregon 6, Coastal Carolina 0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch makes it a more manageable third down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Trying to extend the play. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team. Kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the... And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT good. It's a 7-6 game.
That makes the score Coastal Carolina 7, Oregon 6.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Coastal Carolina 7, Oregon 6.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the set.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Gives it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Hands off to the left. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Back-to-back sacks, Chris. Maybe this offense coordinator will throw in some screens and draws to try to slow down this pass rush.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he looks for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? A pop pass on the jet sweep. A quick juke. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
And this pass is on target, caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So now, with only a few seconds up before halftime, here comes the field goal team to try to take the lead before the break. He missed it. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires into the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks this one right through. And they jump back in front. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And now the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
325.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Coastal Carolina 10, Oregon 9.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's awesome. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Powers through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering through. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Off the fake, the holder finds his receiver. And he makes the stop after the completion short of first down yardage. A huge stop for the defense. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. A handoff to the back. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Look, I realize on any play call, if it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you got the first down, but he got it.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The Ducks pick up enough for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try the right here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Hand off to the back. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Chanticleers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. That's important. Now a 2-score game. The lead at 9. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
18, Oregon, 9.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
hopeful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to